What is the best practice to consider in digital payments to reduce security risks? Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be the first one to receive the notification of our latest videos. You can also help us bring you the best and most reliable and updated information related to banking and finance by supporting us on patreon.com by just £1 a month. Link in the description. Hello and welcome to Bankrate, where millions of people around the world can learn and be aware of banking and finance. So let's get started. How safe are digital payments? This question has arrived in each one's mind while proceeding to adopt the digital system, as the point of doubt is relevant. One would absolutely be afraid and even unsure while taking a chance. Nowadays, around 60% of the people, or even more than that, are opting to go with digital system of payment but have doubts in mind, while the remaining 40% don't want to take a risk in opting. Thus, they are still using the traditional techniques of payments, as most of the online payment is associated with UPI that is expanding itself day by day, even is expanding space for security attacks, cyber threats, stealing, etc. How to handle digital payments with security? This is true that higher authority, who is responsible to handle this data, money and privacy factor, is well aware of the chances of this threat, are taking relevant steps to overcome or to avoid these threats from happening. Under this, industry has implemented several policy measures in response to these threats. This includes cyber security framework, guidelines and several advisors for banks. RBI has also advised the banks to set a security operations center that could report cyber security incident and then could report it to the higher authority, such as Indian Bank's Center for Analysis of Risk and Threats, IBCAT. Also, the guidelines are set to store payment details in India. Best practices to handle payments with security. As soon as demonetization took place, the digital payment came into existence so that the threat on cash can be decreased. Thus, India started to go cashless slowly, which enhanced the use of digital payments. This system was not an individual responsibility, but a collaboration of companies, government and customers. Every sector needs to give a hand to this system by doing their part of work. If we start from companies, then all companies that support and promote digital payments should arrange an awareness drive in which they could inform their customers briefly about digital payment, its benefits and the risk they need to experience in doing so. They should even make the clients known the procedure and techniques to payment through the new system. One of the main things is to tell the client how could they secure themselves from fraud, and if need assistance, then could be free to contact the company. A protective website with a short government policy should be made where payment gateway is secure. Even a regular update should be done to the website timely. Decision board, awareness program, social media post and other things must be encouraged. Government also plays a major role in handling the responsibilities, as they should check the policies made and if there is any requirement of update, the work of the agencies set up for security purpose, running status and the additional things that are needed to be added. The customers are the roots that are affected by all these things, so there are even some responsibilities on their shoulders that is highly recommended to be sorted. Firstly, one should educate himself/herself about the system they are going to be a part of. In case of any doubt, they should either discuss it with the authority or with family and friends, so that the system could be known in well-settled manner. The personal information that they have must not be shared in any case, such as password. They should go through the policy and risk information shared by companies and the government. These days, mobile risks are increasing. As we are aware, the people out there are mainly using mobile in order to make payments, as most of the banks rely on mobile nowadays. And these fraudsters are having their eyes set up on mobiles. As in, these two things are mainly done: SIM jacking and the SIM swap fraud, which allows scammers to take over a mobile number and get all the details from the phone and the account linked with the particular number. Phishing is very common nowadays. Emails is the aim of such attacks, to get the information from the client about account and the card details. They use some tricks to play with people's mind and give them false attraction like lottery, trips etc. Not even this. There are false things told by calling such as your account is being hacked or would be closed and kindly give following details to avoid such things from happening. The second thing is social engineering, where people steal users' data from a public domain. This is used in two forms. Firstly, selling data in some fraud companies or either using it to make some fraud payments. The next probe is reverse engineering, that can mainly be done by a high-level attacker in the encrypted data that is made the target to get to know all the personal and confidential data. Under this, hard passwords are cracked and disabled and encryption keys are disabled. There are many methods such as tampering with the application in which the login credentials are accessed. A large number of steps can be taken to avoid such threats like: don't use public Wi-Fi setup at locations to do digital payments, educate oneself about the system and its risk, go through the website properly to see whether it's a fake one or an original one before doing the payment, keep the OS updated to be away from fault, default security should be enabled in the device. The password that is used should be strong and one should remember it. Secured biometric data should be enabled. Ensure minimum privilege to your account access. One should deploy fraud detection, malware prevention and data leakage. Digital signature should be a must. Thanks for watching. We hope you learned something valuable today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell icon to be the first one to get the notification of all the upcoming videos.